There's something most people misunderstand about golden retrievers. They think these dogs are always happy, always easygoing, always content, and on the surface, that's exactly what golden retrievers show the world. But if you've lived with one long enough, if you've shared years of quiet mornings and slower days, you begin to notice something else. Golden retrievers feel far more than they ever show. They wag their tails. They stay gentle. They keep that calm, familiar expression that puts everyone at ease. But behind that steady presence, there are emotions they never announce. Emotions they don't act out. Emotions they don't demand attention for. They simply carry them quietly. I've spent many years living alongside golden retrievers through different homes, different stages of life. And over time, I learned that these dogs aren't emotionally simple, they're emotionally restrained. Golden retrievers don't wear their feelings on the surface. They don't dramatize discomfort. They don't exaggerate sadness. They don't insist on being understood. They feel deeply, and then they choose to remain gentle anyway. That's why so many people miss what's happening beneath the surface. A golden retriever won't tell you when something worries them. They won't show frustration the way other dogs might. Instead, they adjust. They stay closer. They move more carefully. They watch a little longer. I remember times when everything in my life seemed perfectly normal. Same routine, same pace. And yet, my golden behaved just slightly differently. He followed me more quietly, rested nearby instead of playing, watched without interrupting. Nothing dramatic, but something was clearly being felt. Only later did I realize what he had sensed. A shift in mood, a change in energy, a feeling I hadn't yet acknowledged myself. My golden felt it long before I did. As people get older, we become good at hiding emotions. We stay composed. We don't make a fuss. We carry things inward. Golden retrievers seem especially tuned into that stage of life. They notice what we don't say. They feel what we don't show. And instead of reacting loudly, they remain steady. That steadiness is not emptiness, it's depth. Golden retrievers feel concern, patience, worry, and attachment in ways that never demand attention. They don't need recognition for it. They simply stay. One of the first emotions golden retrievers feel, but almost never show, is concern. Not fear, not panic. Just a quiet awareness that something around them has shifted. They notice when your routine changes, when your mornings become slower, when you sit a little longer before standing up. They don't react outwardly, they adjust inwardly. I've seen this many times. Days when nothing seemed wrong to me, no obvious stress, no clear reason to worry, yet my golden stayed closer, not underfoot, not demanding attention, just nearby, as if he sensed something I hadn't yet put into words. Golden retrievers also feel restraint more deeply than people realize. They often want more connection than they ask for, more touch, more reassurance, more time beside you. But they hold back, especially when they sense you're tired, distracted, or low on energy. They don't insist, they wait. That kind of restraint doesn't come from training. It comes from emotional awareness. Golden retrievers read your limits. They sense when you don't have the capacity for interaction, even if you don't say it out loud. So they stay close without pressing. Another emotion golden retrievers feel but rarely show is sadness. Not dramatic sadness, not the kind that looks obvious. Their sadness is quiet. It shows up as stillness, as longer pauses, as gentler movement. I noticed this most during times of transition, when routines changed, when familiar people weren't around as often, when the house felt different. My Golden didn't act out. He became quieter, more observant, almost thoughtful. Golden retrievers also feel something that looks a lot like memory. They remember places, they remember rhythms, they remember how things used to feel, and sometimes they revisit those memories silently. I've watched my Golden return to spots we hadn't used in years, not waiting for anything, just sitting, as if recalling something that mattered. Another feeling Golden retrievers carry, but never display openly, is worry for your well-being. They notice physical changes, slower movements, different posture, more frequent rests. They don't respond with alarm. They respond with adjustment. They walk slower. They check in more often. They position themselves closer, not to protect in a loud way, but to support quietly. As people get older, we often minimize our own discomfort. We don't complain. We don't announce pain or fatigue. Golden retrievers sense that. And instead of reacting emotionally, they compensate behaviorally. Golden retrievers also feel confusion more often than people think, especially when life becomes unpredictable. Schedules shift, environments change, patterns break. They don't express confusion with frustration. They express it with observation. They watch, they try to understand, and until they do, they stay close. One of the most overlooked emotions Golden retrievers feel is patience. Deep patience. They wait for your energy to return, for your mood to lift, for your attention when it's available. They don't rush you. They trust the bond enough to wait. That patience becomes more noticeable as both of you age. They learn your rhythms, your limits, your quiet days, and they accept them. Golden retrievers also feel protectiveness, but not in a way that draws attention. Their protectiveness looks like awareness. They place themselves between you and uncertainty. They watch unfamiliar situations carefully. They remain alert without being aggressive. They carry responsibility without showing dominance, concern without control. Perhaps the deepest emotion Golden retrievers feel, but almost never show, is grief. Loss of routine, loss of familiarity, loss of people or places. They don't grieve loudly. They carry it quietly, and they process it slowly. Golden retrievers don't ask for acknowledgement of their emotions. They don't need reassurance in words. They need consistency, presence, stability. As people grow older, we often come to appreciate this kind of emotional quiet. We don't need everything expressed. We value what's understood without explanation. Golden retrievers meet us there. They feel deeply. They simply choose not to display it. And that's not emotional absence. It's emotional maturity. If you've ever felt that your Golden understands you without you saying a word, it's because they're feeling things they never show. Over time, you begin to understand something quietly important. Golden retrievers don't feel less than we think. They feel more. They just don't feel the need to show it. They carry concern without worry, sadness without drama, patience without expectation. They sense changes in your life and adjust silently. They notice emotions you haven't named yet. They stay present without asking to be seen. As we get older, we often grow more like them. We feel things deeply. We express them less loudly. We learn that not every emotion needs words. Golden retrievers seem to understand that instinctively. They don't ask you to explain your silence. They don't require reassurance. They simply stay steady, offering companionship that doesn't demand energy you may not have. If you ever felt that your golden understands you in a way few others do, if you notice them staying close during moments you didn't fully understand yourself, that's not coincidence, that's connection. This channel exists to reflect on those unseen moments, the emotions that don't announce themselves, the understanding that doesn't need explanation, the quiet bond that deepens over time. If this reflection felt familiar to you, you're welcome to let us know by giving the video a like. And if you'd like to continue spending time with stories like this, about golden retrievers and the emotions they carry quietly, you're very welcome to subscribe to the channel. There's no pressure, no expectations. Just a calm place to return to whenever it feels right. Because some of the most meaningful feelings in life are the ones that never need to be shown.